I'm sorry. We're trying to help people lose weight here.
Continuing on with a bit of a hell week, 10 days of consecutive work for 5 different clients across multiple cities and states. This is the 2-day gig in West Palm Beach, and we are creating not corporate interviews, we are doing social media ads. So those are the scripts on the left, and we're going through each of them one at a time, slating before we begin because someone overseas is going to be editing these and they need to know exactly what we're filming. And it's having 2 people interact, very easy for them to remember the lines. Maybe 1-2 sentences at a time, no need for a teleprompter. If I was you and I was looking at this footage, I'd say, why is there so many little zooms and micro adjustments? It doesn't look smooth. And that is because they wanted it to be a hidden camera type of look. This is what they're testing on Facebook and they're finding success. I worked for this client a few months ago and I brought way too much gear. So this time I have a much better idea of what I need. Very minimal lighting. We're not doing any green screen. And I'm using the Tamron 35 to 150. I purposely got this because of that. They needed that spy cam, hidden camera, long telephoto look. So being at 150 mil is fantastic. And then for this type of stuff where I need to be at 35 mil is great.
Every day in your regular diet to help you explode your metabolism.
This is my idea for the actors to run through blocking because they're going to do a quick little scene in a supermarket. And we're going to go to Publix, which is our local grocery store. And I just know that we're going to get kicked out immediately. So I knew this ahead of time because I looked through the scripts and I brought it up. And that's one of the reasons why I rented this Sony a7 IV. So I'm putting the FX6 away and switching the mic pack over. I don't like it that the LCD screen can't swivel. It hits, which is just annoying. I feel like we should have moved past this as a problem since we're in 2024. But that's just some of the trade-offs that you get when you use a smaller camera, trading some of the convenience. It's a little more concealed. It's still a big lens. Line, and then you'll come out just like a step right there. Yes. Like underneath these. We want to be under, yeah. Okay. Well, we got kicked out almost immediately, and we had to go back to our original shooting location. Windy.
Test 1, 2, 3. Test.
We need to go back and film that supermarket scene. So obviously we have to take a different approach. Even less crew members, even less gear. We're going to shoot it on a phone. This agency does not prioritize image quality. They prioritize the content. They pick apart every single video that they have and look at the analytics, and they found that they actually have a better engagement when things are shot on a phone. So that's what we're going to do. All right, let's try Publix again. So we're not going to use the Sony UWPs on the big camera. We're going to be using the Rode Goes 2. We have 2 speakers, so they have 2 transmitters. Come on, there we go. So all 3 of them, and then plugging directly from the receiver's USB-C into my lightning port. Much more incognito. This is just what we got to do since we're not going the permit route, and anybody can film with a phone most of the time as long as you're not causing a scene. We finished in Publix and then went to a little Italian market just so we could get a change up of scenes so the agency can test which one worked better. I'm telling you, they pulled these analytics apart like crazy. So we're definitely in golf territory because I see the street of the famous golfer that I filmed in this vlog. Jack Nicklaus. Jack Nicklaus Drive. So we were gonna film in here with just a couple of small lights, camera on tripod, but the day got cut off early. Normally this is super hard to put in there. I don't know why it took me so many years to figure out, but you just collapse it here and then insert it, and it's way easier, and then you can line up where the handles go. There's it. There it is. Line up the handle to the opening and then fit the rest in. Otherwise, I was always trying to like push it in and do these micro adjustments, like push, so If you collapse it and then throw it in, it's just way easier. Gave my car a much needed detailing on the way back to Orlando, and then I pack, and tomorrow morning I fly out to San Antonio for the next conference job. Clean. The life of a traveling filmmaker, it's fast, it's slow, it's nonstop, then drought. I absolutely love it, but you gotta be built for it. And then again, I'm not built for a 9 to 5.